subtracting mixed numbers. Subtracting mixed numbers is a little bit more complicated than adding them, because sometimes we subtract bigger fractions than what we have on this side. Okay, so sometimes you'll see things that look like this. 2, and let's go 1/6 minus 1 and 4/6. Okay, now I can do 2 minus 1 if I wanted to separate that out. I could do that, but I can't do 1/6 minus 4/6. I can't take 4 from 1 without getting into negative numbers. And you guys haven't gotten into negative numbers yet. Right? So we have to borrow, just like we would with regular whole numbers, right? Except in this case, instead of borrowing 10 and adding it to the number behind me, I am borrowing however many pieces it takes. So my fraction will tell me how many I'm borrowing. Okay? In this case, I have 6 pieces for 1 whole. If you refer back to the visuals video where I break that down into boxes, that's what I'm doing here, okay? I'm borrowing 1 whole, which makes this a 1, but that whole is equal to 6 pieces. So I'm going to add 6 to my top part of the fraction. So I end up with 7/6 with a 1, minus 1 and 4/6. Now this I can subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. So I end up with 3/6. Right? If you need to, I have a 0 and 3/6. Okay? Simplify your fractions if you can. I can divide both these by 3. Right? And I'm with 1/2. Okay? That's just one method. If borrowing really confuses you, and some people it does. A number of people look at the borrowing method and it really confuses them. So, I'm going to show you another method. Using the same numbers. Okay, so I should end up with the same answer. Right, I had a 1/2 on that last one, so I should end up with the same answer. Okay, that one up there is just a note for me. Another way to do this is to convert the whole thing into an improper fraction. Okay, just like I showed you with the addition. I multiply the bottom by my whole number. 2 times 6 is 12. I add whatever that is to my numerator, my top number. So I've got 13/6 minus, and then I do the same thing back here. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. And I keep my denominators. In this case, I'm working with denominators that they're the same number. However, if you have non-common denominators, they aren't the same, you would then take this time to find a common denominator. Okay? I made this one easy. Now we keep the bottom, we multiply the top. 13 minus 10, 3. I keep the denominator. 3/6, again, I simplify if I can. In this case, I can divide them both by 3. Right? And I end up with 1/2. Okay? I happen to find this method easier than the borrowing one, but that's me personally. Okay? If you're like, the borrowing one makes sense, use the borrowing one. Okay? Nobody's going to tell you you're doing it wrong, provided your answers are always correct. Alright? And again, check these on the calculator if you need to, okay? If you don't have a calculator, try Googling a calculator. Okay? You just need something with a fraction bar.